Okay. Oh, hello, microphone. You. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Monday's stream with Pokemon Platinum. And yeah, gonna. Oh, I can't wait to use that paint. But yeah, we are ready. Well, not ready. We are at a point where we need to train the team. Level 45. To be honest, if I finish just training them up to 50, I think we'll be alright. Hey, Joe. I have 3 amulet coins. What the fudge? We also have a town to go around. But yeah. Also, yeah, we've got these new Pokemon to check out. So, Framped. Ooh, Technician's good. Okay, Framped's got a good moveset here. Fire Fang, Extreme Speed, Bubble Beam. Yep. Croakers. Keen Eye, pretty decent. Vital, Moveset is a little too focused, but we could work on that. And then Jenny. Frustration, Heat Wave, Flame Wheel, Fire. I mean, the moves are... The only thing Jenny's got against her is we have so many... Ah, come on, game. I want to fix that. Yeah, you... we say goodbye to Cynthia because of getting a useless ability. An awesome dragon type who just got sucky. I think we'll put all of these in the reserves box for now. I still cannot look at Jailbait seriously. But yeah, what, you've been up to much, Joe? Not doing that. I do have those two. Oh boy. Ah, that's cool. Anything good? You know the. I can't talk right now. You not been doing anything good? What I was trying to say. Just No, I can't fish. Okay. So... turn on the EXP booster and we can do that. Smashing Minecraft, that's good. This is going to be the problem, the weather. Here's what I'm going to do to you. And poison right away, because... I hate that I just got poisoned right away. Anyway. Got anything good going this week then? Let's get these contrast paints to go. My own thing. Yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. No. Ah, Susie, Discord's ready. Yeah, Joe's on. Joe's on to you, Susie. Oh, jeez. Twitch, can you not be a pain? Because that'll be nice. Oh. That was one paint I wanted to get. I didn't buy. Never mind. Jeez, burst races. Oh boy. So, no, actually I want to check something. Oh no, another week. Jeez, next weekend. The 28th and 29th are going to be a very expensive couple of days for me. I know you're there. Susie, why do you keep trying to be stealthy when you know I can just see Twitch? Discord?
Stealth.
It's not exactly stealthy if I can see you.
Stealth.
Susie, go to the corner.
I am in the corner.
Go to the other corner.
There is no other corner.
Move that cat stand.
No.
Susie?
Maybe.
Hi, TA. Oh, TA got a better idea.
Oh no.
The static? Oh, what do you mean, Susie's? Oh yeah, like that. I didn't hear the static, but TA says sit in a box. Then you have 4 corners.
Oh crap! How bad is my mic?
I think that's probably when you came on.
Hold on. My cable is actually a little bit loose.
How are you doing, TA? Yeah, as I was saying, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, I am going to have a... Well, it's Friday and Saturday. It's going to be very expensive. And I am going to be just... My wallet's probably going to be begging for mercy.
A moment of silence.
Because, yeah, just everything that's going to be released that weekend. Oh, well, across those 2 days. Because on the 28th we've got Mario Maker 2.
Oh god, yeah.
And then on the 29th, we embrace the apocalypse. Or at least I'm embracing the apocalypse. So... Because, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing.
I'm actually saving my bank account from paying for a little while.
Hang on. I will send you something.
Oh god, this is gonna probably make my bank account hurt.
Yeah, it will. Where's Susie? Hugs the apocalypse.
Yeah, goodbye bank account.
Well, technically, people have already worked out how much that's worth. People have already sat down because the box set is going to be £100.
Okay.
Because there is 12 box sets being released.
Oh, I think I might buy that next to Remote Country.
These are limited run.
Wait, there's a limit. No.
Yeah. So each of the box sets is limited run of the 12 they're going to do, which are just basically, as the box is labelled, setting, designed to set your army up for apocalypse.
Yeah.
Though the Chaos Marine one is actually a pretty good template for a Chaos Marine army.
I know. Oh my god.
I'm trying to find it. Here we go. So, okay. The problem is, of the people who've worked the pricing out, it's in dollars.
Okay. We can quickly probably do a transfer.
Well, no, like I said, we know how much the stuff is because the sets are going to go for £100 or 130 euros, 170 US dollars. So that gives you obviously can give you a rough idea. So bear that in mind. The 100 and wait, what did I just say? How much in US dollars? I'm really 170 US dollars.
Okay.
That box set is giving you 3 packs of basic Chaos Marines.
Yeah.
Which they themselves are worth $180. And bear in mind, you're getting then on top a commander who is a big kit. Oh, ooh, blast burn. So you're getting a pretty big kit commander, and then you're getting 6 Chaos Bikers. Hold on. That entire box set is worth $284.
I really want the Chaos Bike set as well.
And like I said, this is only going by the US pricing. Buying that box set saves you $114.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I believe actually. Nah, page up. I believe that's actually the biggest saving of any box set.
When are they being released?
They go on pre-order on the 29th.
Alright.
For release the following week. So.
Okay. Well, goodbye to 100 quid from my bank account.
Goodbye to what?
100 quid from my bank account.
Yeah. Hey, it's better than spending that 200 and whatever.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, because Necrons get one, which is saving $91. Craft World Eldar, $102.
I'm guessing you're getting the
Well, so I'll just go through the armies. Standard, well, Space Marines as a whole are
Blood
getting...
Angels, that's it.
Well, they've got a generic Space Marine one, so it can be used for Blood Angels, but it's all Primaris Marines, and Primaris Marines are... Well, they lack a lot of close combat capability, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Their box set is $110 saving. Tyranids get an $89 saving. Adeptus Mechanicus, my other main boys, $73 saving. There's the Chaos Marine one, like I said, $114. Tau get $115 saving, so $1 more than Chaos they're saving. Imperial Knights, $75 saving. Astra Militarum, $80. Orcs, $79 of saving. So yeah, they're getting a decent... So yeah, they're getting most armies something. But yeah, I've also going to be buying the Apocalypse starter set stuff as well for all the rules.
Wait, there's that? Oh my god.
No, but bear in mind, that's if you want to do the Apocalypse. Only one player needs those rules.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. So, you don't need to worry about picking those up.
No. Because I have you.
Yeah, plus Apocalypse is meant to be played with lots of models. These box sets really. They say are designed to expand existing player armies. Ready for Apocalypse.
Nice.
So, yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
No.
Plus, like I said, the Chaos one is... I mean, they're all actually pretty good expansions, even if you're not going to play Apocalypse.
Exactly.
And... Like, the other thing... like... They all pretty much contain good things for their individual armies.
Yeah.
The Necron one contains the Cryptek surfing on the back of a scarab.
Ooh.
Their Ghost Ark / Doomsday Ark tank. 6 of their sort of snake-like constructs, the Wraith. And then a pack of their jet bikes.
Ooh.
So, that's... Oh, no, wrong buttons. So much stuff. Yeah, that is right, TA. Craftworld Eldar are getting 2 Wraith Lords, which are just giant bone constructs. They're small ones. 15 Wraith Guard / Wraith Blade, depending on what you want to build. And then a Spirit Seer, someone who can control them.
Yeah.
Let me just focus on this for a second. Imagine pressed on how quickly two of them caught up there. Yeah, it's like, well, the one thing, like, TA, also why I'm saying why I do this, saying with so much stuff's, well, I'd say the one thing for Games Workshop, when they do, like, like big game expansions, they do try and give as many armies, like, boosts with it.
They do.
So, yeah, like say. And bear in mind that these box sets, plus all the rules to play Apocalypse, are not the only things coming out that week. Well, pre-orders that weekend. Because there's movement trays, because if you're playing with so many models, they thought, well, players are probably going to want a way to move their models around more quickly. Plus a couple of new tanks for existing armies. They're not tanks specific to Apocalypse. It's just, let's just throw them out now.
Yeah.
Scenarios. So, but yeah, back to the bundles. Yeah, the Space Marine box set comes with 3 packs of Intercessors, so that's 30 of them. A Primaris Captain and a Redemptor Dreadnought, which is cool. The Tyrannid box set just comes with a load of giant bugs, so no basic ones, but you get 2 Carnifexes, a Hive Tyrant or Swarm Lord, depending how you build it. The Tervagon or Morlock, or the Tyrannofex / what's the other build? I'm trying to remember what the other assembly is without looking it up. Tyrannofex, Tervagon. So a load of just big expensive monster kits you get in that one. The Adeptus Mechanicus one comes with 3 packs of Castellan robots, each with their controller and then a Adeptus Mechanicus commander. I admit, I'm not actually impressed with that one for an Adeptus Mechanicus box set, so probably not going to grab that one.
Fair enough.
Like I've covered the Chaos Marine one already, so. Tau is a Commander battlesuit, 2 sets of Crisis battlesuits, and a Riptide with all the drones to go with them. Imperial Knights is 2 Armiger Helverans, so little baby knights, plus the big boy knight that's in plastic, the Castellan knight. So, little, not a bad one there.
No.
Check the Twitch. Switch switch here quickly. The Astra Militarum, you're getting 3 Lehman Russ tanks, a Chimera, command squad, and 3 heavy weapon teams. So it's actually quite a varied mix in that box. So Orcs are getting 2 sets of killer cans, 2 death dreads, and 2 different types of mechs to keep them maintained. So they're going to be fun to try and kill. So yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all, like I say, decent box sets. But yeah, the Adeptus Mechanicus tank that's coming out that weekend separately. Yeah, I am going to be spending a bit on that one because it looks really cool. And, well, it's a Adeptus Mechanicus tank. It's based on like the landing craft used in D-Day.
Oh.
Yeah. So obviously for Warhammer it's like a hover vehicle. But people have compared it to like the landing boats used in D-Day for the design.
Yeah.
See if I bring it back up. Where is it? I'll put that to you. I'm actually going to post it in my bit.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, does Alex know about this?
Well, they're not doing they're not doing one that's for his army, so. Oops! I accidentally hit the thing in my on my laptop. Like it happens.
I know.
There we go. Posted up there. So I posted the image of the thing I'm looking forward to. So.
Oh, shish.
Yeah, Susie's broken her stuff.
I have it.
Come back to Thara. Use her to finish that off. I think Susie's having problems.
No.
Susie is really uncertain, isn't she?
But no, I'm just because I still have to buy the freaking rule books.
Well, you've got the code. Well, the only thing is the rulebook itself. Because you have the codex.
Yeah, I have the codex. But I think I might just I'll wait until I'm up the country and then buy it. Might wait until I'm up the country and buy it up there.
Yeah. As I say, the only thing is, like I say, these box sets they're doing are, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to put in a pre-order then.
Yeah. Like I said, the stuff in them is good for just expanding armies, and in the case of the Space Marine and Chaos Space Marine ones, they're actually good templates to start an army.
They are.
Because you're getting HQ and a load of troop choices.
Exactly.
And then something to go with them. Now, I think the Space Marine one probably got the better, like, additional thing. Because a Dreadnought is better equipped than bikers, let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But I think Chaos got a better HQ option. Because A, they're wearing Terminator armor, and B, that is a fully customizable kit.
Nice.
And C, it doesn't just have to be built as the Chaos Lord that they show on the box.
No.
You can build that as a Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor. So you can have a, effectively, in your the simplest way to put it, you can have someone who casts magic. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've already got a regular Chaos Lord.
Yeah, I do.
So, like, if you get the box set, Susie, I would probably say build the Commander as a Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, it's it'd be your choice how you want to build it, but I would suggest maybe a Sorcerer so you have a bit of like magical support for your army. Because psychic stuff isn't bad actually, and Chaos gets some really good psychic abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah. If I'd say, I think for the armies I have, if their box sets were better, I'd probably grab them. But, or if that's Adeptus Mechanicus tank was not coming out at the same time, that would probably have also made me go for that thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get that. Oh jeez. Stop hurting my Pokemon!
He's like, nope.
The problem is also this is a bad weather environment for this.
Ooh.
Hopefully, maybe even no. Probably I'll do it Wednesday. I might be able to try using the new paints.
Oh god, yeah, I still need to purchase my paints.
Maybe that you might want to leave till you're up.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. So I'm still deciding on what I want to make my army.
Yeah. And well, like even though I've got say a couple of the new contrast paints, I don't have my models sprayed in the colours that are best base colours for contrast. So I'm not going to get the best results from it.
No.
Like the best results that that you're meant to. Yeah, that's why they have those two specially made base colours for them. Mostly because I sprayed everything before contrast was announced. So yeah, and it's not necessarily the best layering one over another. Ooh, payday. I'm gonna get rid of slash headbutt for that because money. Okay.
Oh, you come in and have ya?
Oh, hello, kitty.
Hey, Days.
Hi,
Guess what?
Days.
A certain someone says hi.
Hello. What's she done?
I do. She's just gone by me. I think she's gone to fall asleep.
Wait, what? I can hardly hear you.
She's gone to fall asleep behind me.
Aww. TA's happy we got a move that just gives us money. Okay. Yeah. Where's Pop Pops?
I sleep in my bed.
Aww. So you got them both up there now.
Yep.
Hi, kitties. Oh, I am not looking forward to what we're doing later. The horror, the nightmare. That is Dark Souls 2. Although I think I might be able to help Nab with trying to play the game in a much better progression route. Because I did find somewhat of a guide.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we might have a... it's not going to be perfect, but we might have like a better idea, like the progression route, because when me and Nab did it, we did not do it in order.
Yeah.
So we hit a couple of hard areas early. Well, earlier than we're meant to hit them.
Ooh.
So, yeah, if we can do the game in the order, it's kind of better. Or at least closer, anyway. TA, trust me, with Dark Souls 2, the game likes to throw a tantrum at you.
No thanks. I'm gonna actually cleanse my soul before we play Dark Souls 2 and have a shower, so...
Shouldn't you cleanse yourself afterwards?
Yeah, but then it's too late.
It's called you have it in the morning.
Yeah, but I don't get up early.
Hold on, your mum wakes you up at like 7:30.
It's now 9.
Oh.
So it's when I wake up, because I'm bad at waking up.
Yeah, 9 o'clock is still a perfectly good time to have a shower.
No.
It is.
It is actually, but...
There you go. So as his excuse fails...
I'm still gonna have a shower after the stream.
Okay, fine. TA, you want to hang out after the stream?
It's gonna be a quick shower, jeez!
TA just likes wandering off into new areas. Either. Have you actually played Dark Souls, TA? I have a feeling I know the answer to this. I am waiting for TA to say yes. Then upstages by... Oh, no. She hasn't. I was expecting TA to be like, yeah, I have played the game and I did level 1 runs on all 3 of them. I just really upstage Nab.
Oh my god.
Because I could see it as something TA would have done. If TA's desire to be the best stabby would have played all 3 games. Yes, all along. Just kidding though.
She would show up in Gwyn's room and Gwyn would just be like, nope.
Yeah, we joke about how everything in Dark Souls is afraid of Nab. TA would just walk in and everyone would just stab themselves.
Exactly.
Heck, TA, they probably won't even die. They just get out of TA's way and be like, nope, here, you can just be the Lord of Cinder right away. I'm not going to repeat that because, you know... Oh wait, it was censored, but oh, beep, it's the stabby lady. Yeah. Oh boy. I just... Oh boy. I'll be glad once we're through Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, go back here quickly. You like... TA would break the game by making everything her friend.
I mean, why not?
I mean, it's just like... something made noise.
That was my phone.
Thankfully, it's not taking too much time to level up, so... Yeah, we named Gyarados Nab.
Yeah.
So... Jeez, You know, I've actually just thought of what I might do when it comes to Sword and Shield.
What?
Because I've ordered the... Well, I'm getting the double pack.
Yeah.
I might use Shield as an on-stream game.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Because Sword is going to be my main game anyway. It's just like, well, what am I actually going to be doing with Shield? I'm only really buying the double pack so I get the Steelbook.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Steelbook does look nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get to November because there's a lot of stuff coming out around that time.
There is.
Because also on the same day, I'm going to be picking up the Star Wars Special Edition. So that day is going to be very expensive for me. Let's just hope that, you know, nothing else that's super expensive gets announced in the meantime. Let me go back to the game website. Just check on, like, when do I have games coming out according to the website anyway? At least what they list in their coming soon section. I do have some games on order that are probably not in this. If only Susie's PC was good enough. Because this week is when Sims come out. With their new expansion.
Oh yeah, expansion packs.
Yeah, although that one does look pretty decent. Tropical Island.
It does, actually.
So, yeah, what's coming out this week? Oh, yeah, well, let's see, what date we're on? The 17th today, so 17th. So, we got Leisure Suit Larry, Sims 4 Island Living, Everspace Stellar Edition, Far Cry 4 and 5 Double Pack. It's kind of half tempting, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me just change my phone. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Nippon Marathon, Valithra Arc Hero School Story, RICO, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. So yeah, there is a lot of, actually quite a lot that comes out this week. But yeah. As for stuff I'm getting, yeah, so Super Mario Maker 2 on the 28th. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on July 19th. Astral Chain on August 30th. Monster Hunter World Iceborne on the 6th of September. Demon X Machina on the 13th September. Just quickly finish this fight. Let's go with this. Yeah, I mean that's perfectly understandable. I mean, from what I see, it's sort of seen a Bloodstained. It looks good, just not the sort of game I myself I'm that interested in. Yeah, 24th of September, The Surge 2 I'm going to be picking up because I still have to finish playing the first one, but I really enjoyed that bit I did, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where they take it. The preview of the game looks decent, now with like a weapon mechanic where your weapon can split into two. Or at least that might be like a class of weapon, but that looks kind of cool with for dual wielding and how you can link some of them together to form a bigger weapon. Yeah, then on the 15th of November, Pokemon and Star Wars. Doom Eternal on the 22nd, and I have ordered the big super expensive collector's edition for that thing, so November, my wallet is already crying. Yeah, and then nothing else is listed until the following year, because I've ordered Watch Dogs Legion with the big edition for that. Avengers. Yeah, and Breath of the Wild 2. Tales of Arise. Yeah, then we're on just TBC stuff as a whole now. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is there. No, I'm not seeing that game anytime soon. Oh, at least Game have finally updated one bit about Metroid Prime 4.
To be released? Or
well, it was always TBC, but it was they always listed it as TBC 2019.
Yeah.
They finally updated it to be TBC 2020. Yeah, then Bayonetta 3. The only other bit. So yeah, I've got... Yeah, November, like I say, is going to be hurting my wallet. I've got a load... You know, I'm picking up three... Like, a really expensive collector's edition for Doom Eternal. And... Yeah, so, because, yeah, November's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm just hoping Games Workshop doesn't announce like anything major for my armies at that point.
It's gonna happen.
But my only kidney fears for its safety.
It's alright, you can have one of mine.
I'm not compatible for transplant. Yep. Plus, anyway, even... Well, okay, it's okay because I'm not compatible for transplant. There's just placement problems when it comes to transplants. Better way of saying it. Plus, Susie, you're forgetting. We don't know if we're the same blood type.
Yeah, I don't even know my own.
I don't know what I am.
Excuse me, little miss.
Ooh, which one?
Daisy.
Hi, Daisy.
There's a scratching post right in that corner over there. You can use that to sharpen your little fangs.
No, Daisy. Give Susie massage stabs. TA will approve of the kitty stabs. Always steal one.
When's the Luigi's Mansion coming out?
TBC next year.
Oh, it's a 2019. I think I am wrong.
You don't know your blood type, all you know is you're not AB. So you don't have abs, is what you're saying. Or you don't have an ab. That's probably the better way to phrase it. Yay. Anyone who's watching the archive version, leave a comment if you know what your blood type is. Because, yeah, it really should be... Joe's missing an ab. Don't you love it when you can turn, like, funny things like that into something?
Oh, dear. I've got... 1, 2, 3. I'm already picking up 3 games this year. So that shouldn't be too much in the way of pricing.
And then Susie decides, you know what, I'm going to go buy an Xbox One X.
Now, I admit I do reckless things.
Or Susie then buys her computer.
No, that's gonna be a while.
When Susie shows up for Dark Souls tomorrow. So I went out today and bought myself a new PC.
Nope.
But it is the sort of thing you would show up and say. If you did it.
I'm actually trying to save up to come to the country.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Alright, Days, you do that.
That's not good if you've got that move.
Amazon.
Wait, Susie's on Amazon?
Yeah.
What is Susie looking up?
Games.
Oh, that reminds me of the one game they didn't show at E3.
What?
Because Nab would be up. Nab? Yeah, I suppose Nab hasn't brought up that this was not shown off. The Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, they said they're working on it. It's not going to show up at E3. But, they're working on it still. Finish it out.
Yeah, but Nab was looking forward to that one.
I'm looking forward to that game. Oh, dear. Create a list.
Watch when they announce it's been changed from geese to something else. Just like, yeah, people didn't want it to be geese, so we changed it to taters. TA wants an untitled goose game. Okay, so we got to the Pokemon Center. Don't need used. TA, it's you. There's no need to send the geese. I think you just showing up would make them change their minds. Yeah, I think we might be able to get the last Pokemon in the team. Need to be leveled up.
Crossing.
So is he working out what games she wants?
Yep. I'm just adding them to a whole entire wish list. And then I'll go over them when I do go over them. Or get close to buying them.
Yeah, but TA, I thought you relished giving people hugs. Because you can go on to you can go up to their office and just be like, look, you made a game. I want to give you a hug. Now make it geese. You should have made it geese. Has anyone got anything good planned this week?
Apart from Dark Souls? No.
Kitty's not got the, Oh, that's fine, Joe. That is perfectly fine. But yeah, Kitty's not got to see the VET.
Nah. Oh, Pokemon Sword.
And as you hug and geese bursted through the windows. And you arrive in a giant goose costume.
Hello! I don't know why I sounded like Josh Whittaker.
Oh jeez, just how much further are they going to run with their joke this week?
Oh my god.
I actually want to know, did they try getting Mike into the Channel 4 debate?
Knowing then they did try, even though Mike looked like he wanted to run for the hills.
Obviously I haven't seen, so if they tried getting him in.
No.
But I want to know, like, hopefully they recorded what went on. Because that would be sort of something fun to see. Oh, your mum's birthday. Nice. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Just keep your mum away from the stabby knives. I don't know if she's as crazy as you are. In fact, just don't let your mum cut the cake. They'll also say
actually,
probably...
no, let your mum cut the cake, or don't let Tia cut the cake, because the cake would be nothing but shredded pieces.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah. Or just, you know, rip the cake apart with your hands. Just don't have any knives anywhere in the room. Jeez, if TA ever whenever I have my own place and TA ever decides to come across from America to visit, I'm locking every single cupboard which has a knife in it.
Yeah, but what if I want to get into the cupboard?
I said if TA visits. Oh, okay. Why, Susie? What would you do if TA was here? And oh yeah, have fun trying to get your knife through customs.
That is a true point.
You wouldn't even be allowed in the country if you try that.
What's the goal?
And if you want to buy a knife at a store, you kind of have to prove you're living locally.
You do.
Watch TA. No. I'll completely disown knowledge of you if you try. It'll just be a case of, I don't know this crazy person. Save me. Then I'll just find a room to hide in and hug Poppy. Just be like, Poppy, protect me.
Yeah. I don't know what version of Watch Dogs Legion I'm gonna get.
Like I said, I've gone for the big one.
I might go for gold.
I'm expecting as we get closer to the game's launch, there's going to be like some bonus for game.
Yeah.
Because it's the sort of game I expect there to be a game exclusive thing on.
Also, plus the gold edition includes the season pass.
Yeah.
I would rather have the season pass than.
Well, both the editions have it, but yeah. Yeah, I've got Ultimate Edition.
Oh, the Ultimate.
Oh, they label it as Ultimate Edition on the game website. It's actually called.
Is it the limited?
Oh no! Wait, hold on. There's so many editions.
I know.
But then bear in mind, this is Ubisoft. It's what they do. Yeah, I've ordered the Ultimate Edition. So I get I get the season pass as part of it. I hate that they're doing this thing of early access now with games when you buy high up editions.
You get 3 days early.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless. And I mean, here comes the silly bit. All it is really in the US that they've pushed the game back on 3 days for release, so it lines up with what we in Europe have as the normal day of release. Because for us, a normal game release day is a Friday.
Yep.
So Europe is really the only region that actually gets early access. But it's so stupid. Yeah, then I get like a load of extra character skins.
Oh yeah.
Then here's the only thing that actually has me concerned for the game, looking at what I'm getting in the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
There is something called they're doing a VIP status for the game.
Oh.
Which lasts for, if you buy the Ultimate Edition, of 4 weeks.
them.
Hmm. Yeah. Because that sounds like that's going to be the monetization in the game. That you'll have to pay money to have your VIP status. And it's probably going to be, unless you have VIP status, it's going to be like a super grindy game. Yeah, the access just seems... Yeah, I know, TA. Isn't that the point of what early access on Steam is meant to be? Is that sort of thing? Yeah. But yeah, that's true early access. But yeah, this thing is just silly. But yeah, like, that VIP... I'm imagining, like, it's going to be... The game is going to be super grindy to unlock... Well, to be able to acquire characters. And the VIP status is going to be what allows you to do it the way that people would rather do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, that's their... I am certain that's going to be the way that they... Yes, here it is. I just found it in the description. VIP status. So you can earn experience and in-game currency faster. Pay to make it... Yep, I mean, this is what Ubisoft have been doing in all their games lately. Because they make the game... Companies make their games more grindy just to force you to buy things. Great poison. So, yep, there we go. Jeez. That's just so irritating. Oh boy. Well, there goes that game from being good. Because even if I enjoy playing it, I'm going to have that knowledge sitting over my head. And that's just going to ruin it. But then, like I say, it's what Ubisoft have been doing with a lot of their games. I mean, I hate to even say it. R6, unless you purchase the passes, so unless you purchase the yearly pass for R6 Siege,
yeah,
grinding to get the coins to buy a character is ridiculously long. You get very little per game. Yeah. And so yeah, this is done deliberately. They like the figure when you look on your like stat screens, it doesn't look that hard to build up that much experience or in-game money to purchase something. It always looks like, okay, yeah, that's a decent number. But then it's always the amount they give you is the problem. So like they, say something's only like 1,000, you only need 1,000 experience, but they give you bare bones amount of experience So, you know, they're only giving you like maybe 10, 15 experience at a time. So yeah, it's just, oh boy. It's just so stupid. What else did I... There's something else that I've... I'm trying to think what it was. There was something that was announced. There's one of the games at E3 that was mentioned to not be having like loot boxes or you know, no season pass. But then post the presentation, it was revealed it will have a microtransaction system for the skins.
Yeah.
You know, because that was the key thing. Oh, they also said no pay to win. And like, everyone was cheering all that, but it was then a case of, like I say, afterwards, yeah, that's how they're still going to get you. Hey, Respawn. How you doing? So, yeah. Jeez. Good, everyone's level 15. Well, I just found out a game I was gonna get is being destroyed by monetization in the stupid ways. I can cope.
On me ordering that one as well.
I can cope if they fudge things into, you know, like a load of like extras into loot boxes or whatever. I can cope if they do that, because it's then like, I'm just gonna go with whatever you get by default. But yay for making the game super extra grindy than it needs to be. I hate that.
Hello. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you got it right. Jeez, it's just... You really would think the game developers would be more careful at the minute. Because everything they're doing is in the spotlight. Oh, Watch Dogs Legion. I was looking forward to that because I enjoyed Watch Dogs 2, so when talk of Watch Dogs 3 being announced at E3 was going around, I was getting really excited. And yeah, it turns out that as well as season pass and the like, they're doing a purchase another pass type of thing, so you get extra EXP and in-game currency. So they're making the game super grindy, so force you to purchase passes more frequently. Which is, like I say, yeah, it's so irritating, but it is typical Ubisoft at the minute. EA have kind of learnt their lesson at the moment, and their stuff, unless it's a sports game, they are being really, really careful with what they do. Pull you out. So yeah, it's kind of annoying they put that into Watch Dogs Legion, because I was really looking forward to that. I'm still going to get it, but it's just that sort of thing's going to sour it for me.
Oh dear, I don't know now.
Yeah.
Also, I'm now sitting in complete darkness. Every time I do this.
I mean,
every time.
I'm just glad that like, yeah, this is a much more recent thing. Because imagine what Dark Souls would have been like if you get, you know, even at the end of the game, you're still getting next to no souls. You're cutting. Susie? You're robotic. On the fence, don't you pick it? Yeah. It's annoying, yeah, that when you see those sort of things. Never actually spoke to everyone here. So.
You know, there's a perfectly good scratching post in that corner over there.
Oh, there we go.
instead of my
Susie's
bed.
now working again. Yeah, it's. But like I say, yeah, you'd think that they would be a little more. Ubisoft would be a little more careful when the actions of the game industry is in the spotlight. So. Metagem. Go. I can't do.
Poppy.
Not allowed in there at the minute. So, try to think anything else. Yeah.
Yay.
Good. Well, let's go into the gym and see what we've got. Oh yeah, let me just turn that off. Oh yes, this gym. Yeah, well, like I said though, EA have seemingly holding back at the moment because you know the stuff they've been saying they've said that they're not doing these sort of things when it comes to Fallen Order. So Activision Blizzard were not at E3 at all, and they haven't really announced anything. So, right, and got Nuzleaf, so grass type gym. So that's interesting. We've got that. Yeah, I know, but I think particularly like they've with Star Wars, they're probably not gonna try anything too drastic, especially after what happened with Battlefront. But I think they've learned there's like maybe certain franchises not to try it with. So you can come out. But yeah, I'm certain they're going to do something late. EA going to do something to the game, but they're definitely trying to avoid anything that is going to cause upset for launch of the game. So I admit I'm expecting maybe like, because was it I know. I'm expecting maybe EA would try doing like DLC costumes or something. I mean, there's an Alex. But yeah, it's gonna be like I say, EA know they're under the spotlight, particularly out of all of them. So
I wonder why.
yeah. So they're the ones who are gonna try to be on their best behaviour, as they're the reason the games industry is in the spotlight. Mostly. So.
Wow.
Mercury. Oh no, wait. Dark type gym. I thought it wasn't until Nuzleaf became Shift Tree it became Dark type. Keep forgetting that one. Okay, I need to go back and readjust the team. Actually, I don't really have a fighting type, so.
You know, I thought it was when it evolves into Shift Tree, it becomes dark.
I'm echoing through, I think.
Are you?
Hello?
Hello?
There we go, yeah. Yeah, because as I say, sorry, you said the exact same thing I said.
That's weird.
Twitch, imagine catching a choke name in Monja. I've seen that said a lot of times, so it's not exactly a new thing, I admit. But how are you anyway, Danj? I think is the way he's meant to be said. And oh, we have a Spiritomb. We have an item. Reached yet.
He's going to hop on to some GTA.
Yeah, I know. That is the problem. So the companies, but well, Nintendo have well, I think the ones who have shown that investors do not have to be listened to, given the whole delay with Animal Crossing. Nintendo delays Animal Crossing to make certain that the game is made properly and the devs don't have to deal with anything like crunch. And yeah, the investors are not meant to be very happy that the game's been delayed. So more people need to go to their investors and be like, shut up, we know what we're doing.
Yep, slap him around the face.
Yeah. Which you'd think, given who's in charge of Nintendo now, is former finance department, they would be more inclined to pander to the investors, but nah.
There's no point in doing it again. Getting people behind the game all miserable. Otherwise, the game will turn out just like.
I wouldn't even say a gamer is a priority for the well, the third-party devs at all. It's just, let's make something and yeah, that's it.
Because if a
Lazy
worker
Malcolm was the name of that trainer.
If a worker's not happy and they're not willing to work, they're not going to put much effort into their their part of the stuff. So, you know, a happy workplace is the best kind of workplace because it becomes more productive.
Ooh, Sneasel, that's not good. That isn't good. Ryuki, get in there. Yeah.
Jim Starling says that game developers need to unionize.
Yeah, well, a lot of places are saying that.
Yeah.
It's they need to. Problem, like, the only reason that I can see a reason why, like, governments haven't sort of tried pushing the unionization, and it's for a very, very obvious reason.
What?
Now, before obviously anyone brings up like different government agendas, it's not that. When you think about it, let me find my way back. It's no government wants to be the first one to legislate on the games industry, because that's going to then have every major game developer leave. So, yeah, no government is going to legislate first, because then they lose. The entire industry will just move out.
Yeah.
And there's your problem. So, it has to be a coordinated effort. Because, yeah, say unionization happens in America, every game company will leave America. At least all the ones that can, all the big ones anyway. If it happens here in Europe, they're all gone from Europe. So that's the problem. Oh, jeez, that did a lot of damage. So, yeah. That's the big thing now holding gaming back. Not just because... Oh man, I think an Aftermath. Not just like because, yeah, the video games industry is sort of inclined that the idea of unions is bad. But a big sort of... Yeah, it is the problem of trying to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm referring to like EA, Activision, Ubisoft, Take-Two, all like I said, the big developers will be able to just move studios somewhere else. Like I said, the smaller ones, the like smaller developers, they're the ones who won't be able to move. But then it is sort of meant to be like the smaller developers have better care because they have smaller teams, so it's more noticeable if someone's got a problem. And so yeah, that's just the thing that's going to be what holds the game industry back from evolving.
Yeah.
So. Like I said, the system is the system is basically the games industry system is in a place that it's basically yeah, true. Well, I mean, I'm speaking like as a general thing, sort of bit. I know obviously there are those exceptions to these things, like, yeah, as you just mentioned, Riot Games, but and I think Riot's still on the bigger end. I mean, it's the same reason, like, again, even if unionization doesn't happen, any government that tries enforcing, like, work condition rules, it's a careful balance, because, like, again, industries like that, again, if like, especially on the big, again, developers who have the money, they can just up and go, if needs be. Because, like, if a government does something that bans the idea, puts like a lot of restrictions on overtime type situations, then again, devs will just leave and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22 scenario. It's the best way to look at it. There is no. There's no situation which is going to be ideal. So, not without, like I say, some sort of coordinated effort.
Yeah.
So. I love how all these trainers are given the category of lazy. It's absolutely.
So which gym are you at then?
The 7th gym, Snowpoint City.
Snowpoint.
Damn it, poison powder.
So after this playthrough, you're gonna try doing a Nuzlocke again.
Maybe not Nuzlocke. Might just keep to the idea of just a randomized playthrough with one Pokemon catch thing. Might try and see if I can get the Heart Gold file working again. Because Heart Gold seems to be the one that really doesn't like emulation. So. Though, like. Oh man, that Crawdon's got motor drive. That's bad. That is very, very, very bad. Where do I get the? Well, someone else had shared the link to me for him, and I mean that was months ago. And Nintendo had since obviously issued their cease and desist stuff about ROMs and emulation, so you can't exactly download them anymore. Which is kind of a pity, because there was a couple of other games I wanted to download to use on stream. Because, yeah, capture cards for DSs are just too expensive, and a lot of companies have stopped actually making them now. Well, the few companies that actually made them have basically stopped doing them now, and it makes buying them even more expensive on the few that are left, or if people sell people are selling their 3DS or just DS which has a capture card, then yeah, that's still that's just super expensive, and I can't really afford that, so. I mean, there is, like, I have seen, like, mentioned by a company that does, like, HDMI upscaling for consoles. Or I might buy an adapter. I haven't decided yet, but, like, something that lets me have a higher resolution. Because, like, I was seeing it on, I won't say which channel, but they were making, well, playing with a, what was it, a GameCube that had received, that had been outfitted with a, HDMI port, because the only drawback is with that situation is again that you have to supply the console, and while I have a GameCube, I really don't want to, you know, obviously have that tinkered with, because obviously if something goes wrong with the modification, that's my GameCube then gone. Oh, another Crawdon. So, yeah. Yeah, you see, an external HDMI converter I've looked at, but those are just so expensive. And external, well, HDMI converter units that are separate tend to have lag. Can tend to have lag issues. So that's another thing I have to consider. Because obviously, like, there are going to be games which lag may be a problem. So, which is the advantage of those adapted ones, that they kind of well, any lag they have is minimal. Okay, it's just like the ones I've seen which are around, at least that are easy to get your hands on in the UK, or just Europe as a whole. A lot of people I've seen comment of lag. Although that was a couple of years ago when I was first trying to organise for streaming. So yeah, could be that, yeah, they're better now. It's just, like I say, the change from when I did it. I'm trying to remember this puzzle. Yeah. So that's the only thing. Just there we go.
Oh, there's a lot of people in this lobby. 22 people.
There, I think that's that. Yep, that's all the snowballs destroyed. Let's do it. So, I mean, yeah, I could import from much further afield, but obviously...
Import taxes are a pain.
Well, particularly it seems if you import from America, they American companies love to make shipping costs stupidly high. Which has always been the one thing that I find slightly irritating. Or even, yeah, like, a couple of good makes of things I've seen. Like, when I was, you know, when I was looking at HDMI capture, capture cards, like, I found a really good one, in the States. I can't remember what it was now. But the company just would not ship outside of the US.
Jeez.
Yeah. And it was really irritating. I mean, bear in mind, we have to deal with the fact that a lot of...
Brexit's gonna make it even harder.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, all that really cool Pokemon merch that is sold at the Pokemon Center online store, only shippable to the US and Canada. And let's not forget all these other bits of merch that Nintendo released that you can't buy if you live in Europe. Not without paying for someone else to buy it first and then ship it to you. But then obviously that's bumping the price up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, it gets really irritating sometimes when wanting to buy some things that they don't release over here.
Doesn't America have their own Pokemon Center sort of place?
Yeah, they have it in New York. I think it's now just a Nintendo store. They just downgrade. They changed it over, but there is the Pokemon Center website that still runs in America, and yeah, it says in their things we do not ship internationally.
We need one over here in Europe.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we're gonna get one though. We just have to buy plushies from supermarkets.
Or like Comic Cons and whatnot. But again, those are sold at increased at fairly increased prices.
Mm.
I mean, you do get the odd plushies that are released normally, but like then you see the ones that Pokemon Center does, which are of much. You can get like bigger ones or just much nicer looking ones, so they only seem to give us like the cheaper ones.
Yeah. Like the ones that they had in the Nintendo Treehouse.
Yeah, well, they're not available yet anyway.
Yeah, but we're probably not going to get those ones anyway.
Well, not those ones, no. They do tend... Like, the ones they tend to release here are, we get, like, obviously Pikachu, the starters, and maybe, like, the odd cute Pokemon of the generation. So I have seen Mimikyu around a bit.
I saw Mimikyu in Astra once. She was, well,
you may get like the odd one or two others, but again, they're always the cheaper versions because they're thinking only the little kids are going to want them.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the fans who have been around a long time who want a nice collection of the various Pokemon they like. HDMI, I'll try and remember that. I mean, I haven't really got the space to set up like too much other stuff at the minute, so it's not getting an HDMI converter isn't really a big priority at the moment.
Yeah,
there we go.
Apparently I can call in an airstrike now.
Oh boy.
On GTA.
Yay.
All I need to do is give Merryweather a call and they'll... If I pay them 8,000, I can pull in an airstrike.
Yeah. Boy. What else?
Well then.
Then have... Dan, trying to think. Yeah, you got anything good planned for your week anyway, Respawn? Yeah, Tia wants to go one day, yeah.
For a second there, I thought you were asking Respawn Entertainment, and I was like...
No. I mean, I would love it if Respawn themselves were in the chat. Because I have enjoyed their games. So, yeah. I mean, granted, the only one I've actually played is Titanfall 2. But I really enjoyed it, so, you know. Well, it's not just that, I mean, Respawn, like, on size, it's not just the size of the adapter, it's, like, space for setting up the consoles. That's the thing. That's more the problem. Put Skippy away and bring out weapon. Get Gungan near as well. Because we have an area we can catch another Pokemon. So, yeah. And obviously, if I'm getting out an older console, it's going to chew up more space, which is the biggest problem. I mean...
And you don't exactly have the biggest of bedrooms.
No. My desk is packed. So yeah, that's the big thing. But yeah, you're saying no association, but yeah, I know. But I would love, like, if any of these companies ever did drop in, it's just like, I still would be honest about what I think of them. And B, it's just like, well, you know, what are you doing on such a tiny little channel? You thought you'd be hanging around the bigger ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, as much as like if they, like I say, them just popping in and whatnot has always been nice. Right, I should have well, oh, I'd be, yes, league champion to enter in there.
Just gonna see if I can build up my flight skills by flying around a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. It would always be cool. It's like, I would, you know, it's just like, but like I say, I'd just be honest of how I think of them. So like, there will be a couple, there may be one or two like dev groups. I'll just be like, just a case of, yeah, you've kind of screwed up a fair bit. So. Okay, please hope that you can learn rock climb. Ah, I can't learn it. Okay, I think Tauros is capable of learning it. Not item giving, I wanna... Yeah, can learn rock climb. Ah, man. Also, believe I need you as well. Weapon can stay behind, because... You can handle that. Let's go. Yeah, save quickly. But yeah, I don't know what else to say at the minute, really. I'm kind of just stuck at the minute now. For what else? Yeah, I've just...
Taters.
Oh yeah, like saying like say yeah, these stores and whatnot, like going on for Tia saying she wants to visit the Pokemon Center. I want to visit Japan one day, but it's like, for me, anything like that is just so expensive to consider because of healthcare costs for travel insurance and if I go abroad. But I would want to visit one of the like Pokemon or Nintendo stores out there. Or I also want to visit the Gunpla factory. Because that's a place any Gundam fan needs to visit at some point. Or at least see the life-size Gundam that they have somewhere.
Yeah.
There he goes. We've got, well, we have an Electivire. Maybe I should have brought the weapon with us. Trying to remember if there's anything around the lake before I go to the middle. Okay. There is grass as well. There's nothing up there. Ooh, bayonet. Now I'm trying to swallow. Okay. This area isn't looking that impressive on the catches. That one missing piece of grass looks like it would have been a hidden item. Swampert! Yes. Okay, good. That did basically nothing. Oh boy, water sprout. Come on. Ooh, I thought that was a crit. Yeah, we'll get the Swampert. There we go. What are we gonna name him?
Shrek.
I mean, he's not green.
Shrek.
Any other suggestions?
My Swampert.
Hmm? What'd you say, Alex?
No, I understood what Susie was going on about. Get out of my Swampert.
I have never watched the films.
Why not?
Not appealing to me.
They were the same people who made the How to Train Your Dragon films.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's of any interest to me.
Fair enough.
Because, well, yeah, I guess we'll have to do it.
Some guy on their presser tried to kill me. Again.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just glad that his rockets completely missed. Because my driving skills are top notch.
Then you crash.
Oh, I crashed multiple times, but yeah. But I was able to avoid his rockets, regardless. Also hid behind a bus. Which kind of helped give me some cover.
Yeah, wouldn't it have been funny if they fired, you hid behind the bus, and then the bus despawned?
Oh, dang it. That would have been brutal.
Oh boy. Right,
Somebody else got it.
Oh, we have a fossil.
Dang.
Right, let's see what you've got. Skill link. Water sprout, earth power, body slam, and fake out. Not a bad move set to start with. Still going to be there for now, but yeah. Right, I'm gonna call it here because next time, now that we have all but one HM needed for exploration, we can access a lot of areas that we haven't been able to. In fact, ever since we've had Surf, there's been a lot of things we've had access to explore. Most importantly, down here. But there's been other little things we can explore, so head home. That's that'll be next week. We head round and find things. So yeah, tomorrow is Dark Souls. Continuing to go and slay a dragon. Then we have something to do on Wednesday. Jedi Academy on Thursday and Saints Row on Friday. And later tonight, with Nab doing Dark Souls 2. I'm smiling and I've got my thumbs up even though you can't see me. That's how excited I am to do it again. Oh boy. So yeah, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. We've got links below between everything. And yeah, I'll catch anyone next time. Mouse, where are you? There you are. Night night.